All right, everybody. I know the NFC East is waking up a little different this morning. They didn't think that, people listen to sports media too much. I said it before the game. They listen to all these people that go into their stats and think they know about sports, and sports is competition. It's competition. And when you bring a player of the magnitude of Dak Prescott back to a team, it makes everything different. It makes everything different. So now they're going to change all of them. They're going to just watch. Everybody's going to change their tune on Dallas Cowboys. They're going to change it. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys should win the NFC East. They looked at all the teams that we're playing that don't really have quarterbacks and like, oh, Dak Prescott should easily take this team over this team. So now they're getting it and they're seeing how good we can be or whatnot. So that part, I knew it was going to happen. Another thing I knew it was going to happen. I knew that we were going to abandon the run. Skimp and Shannon, they said it in such a way that they just knew it was going to happen. And I tell you what happened. I was over there last night just seething at some of these Cowboys comments, at the Cowboys fan base. And I was like, what is wrong with us? Do you just give up? Because they were saying comments like, they're the best. You can't run against them. They're too nasty. They were saying stuff like that. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? They were the number one defense in the NFL last year against the run, Chango. So that was last year. And then if you really go look at those games, they didn't play a running back of the caliber of Zeke Elliott, except I think Cook got over 100 yards on him. McCaffrey was gone. Kamara was in some kind of weird situation over there in the Saints when they had a running back at quarterback. So the quality of running backs that they faced last year was very low. And again, I told you, 2020 don't take much from 2020. We were the worst defense in the league in 2020. And without Anthony Brown, we way outplayed them last night on the defensive side of the ball. You see what I'm saying? Last in the defense last year. They talk about how pathetic our defense were last year. Last night, oh my goodness, Cowboys look pretty good on defense. That create turnovers. That's last year, man. You don't run away from a fight because you heard about something he did yesterday. That's yesterday. That's not how a competitor thinks. So I was mad. I was really mad at the Cowboys fan base last night for that. I was like, we're so weird. But then I went over to Twitter and I saw Kendrick Perkins had said something to the phone of why they abandoned the run. Why have Zeke Elliott if you don't want to use them and all that kind of, the same thing or whatnot. And they just destroyed Kirk. Stay in your lane. The Bucs are too good to run on. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, okay, no, it's just sports media of today. They go get their stats. They run in, they tell somebody on TV, and then the person on TV tells you, and then you think, oh, okay, they're just too good to. The Dallas defense is so bad that the South Carolina Gamecocks can run through them. And that's how sports media works. It really is. So I'm all in all, I'm in a very pleased spot with this football team because it's pretty much exactly where I thought it was. I just hope that it doesn't top out exactly like I think it will, and which is us abandoning the run or us breaking Dak. Because with this type of workload week in and week out, without you leaning on your running game and trying to work on your running game and protecting your quarterback and protecting your defense with your running game, if you don't even have the mentality to do that, you're gonna eventually break your quarterback again. And that's how we broke Tony Romo. When the people who didn't say that we're so different than we were in those days, that's the same thing. We're a quarterback heavy team. That the passes from this quarterback is essentially going to be our running game and our passing game. And that's what you saw last night. Dak's arm was our running game in our passing game. It was all coming from one dude. It is what it is. I mean, you just can't overwork one guy when you have stars everywhere, when you got weapons everywhere. See, that's what it is. But like I said, Cowboys are coming. The NFC East woke up like, uh-oh. And I'm ready to get this thing started. All right, guys. Peace out.